Henry Fayol's 14 Principles of Management. Fayol is the person who is commonly known as the father of management. Based on his experience, he developed 14 principles, and those 14 principles are division of layer, authority, discipline, unity of command, unity of direction, subordination of individual interest to the general interest, remuneration, centralization, scalar chain, order, equity, stability of tenure of personnel, initiative, esprit de corps. Let's look about all of these Henry Fayol's 14 principles. Fayol suggested that these principles are not rigid, but they are flexible and should be used according to the need. So it depends on the art of manager on how they use the above to suit the organization and to manage effectively and efficiently. The 14 guiding principles by Henry Fayol are given below. First one, division of labor. This principle implies that the overall action of management should be divided into a compact job, and employees should be allocated certain jobs viewing their interest and skills. This principle helps in specialization and helps to make the workers more effective and efficient. Division of work is important in technical level as well as managerial level in an organization for smooth operation. Number 2 is authority and responsibility. Authority is the right to give the command and make decisions. Responsibility is the obligation of an employee to perform certain designated tasks and be accountable to the supervisor for the task given. There should be a balance between authority and responsibility. An employee must be given the amount of authority required to perform the given level of responsibility. Authority without responsibility will lead to waste of position, and lack of utilization of power and responsibility without power will lead to poor utilization on human and other resources. That in simple word, the authority and responsibility must have coordination and they must be with the same amount and same level. Number 3 is discipline. An employee should be obedient and respectful to the authority and the established rules and regulations of the organizations. Clarity of rules, reward punishment system, good supervision, etc. are some ways to maintain discipline. But it depends on the need and policies of the organization on how to maintain this discipline. Number 4, unity of command. An employee must get orders from only one immediate supervisor. Remember, one immediate supervisor, and the employee should be accountable to the immediate supervisor only. There should not be other supervisors to guide the employee. This will help to clear the confusion and will make the employee loyal to the activity. Number 5, unity of direction. According to this principle, there should be only one manager under the guidance and plan of which the group having same goals and objectives should move forward. This principle suggests that one department or section, the division, should only get instruction from one head. This helps in coordinating the group activity to attain a single goal. Number 6, subordination of individual interest to general interest. There are two types of interest. One is interest of the individuals and the other is organizational interest. So this principle suggests that there must be harmony between two interests. Organizational interest must be given priority as doing good for the organization will bring rewards for the individuals. Number 7, remuneration of personnel. There must be monetary as well as non-monetary remuneration for the employees based on their performance level. Fayol focuses more on non-monetary remuneration in which he believes will create bonding between the employee and the organization. So the remuneration must be fair, reasonable and satisfactory. Number 8, centralization. This principle implies that the topmost level of the authority should be centralized to top level management. There should be delegation of power to the subordinate. The power to make the important decision in the organization should remain with the top level management. Number 9, a scalar chain. There should be a chain of supervisors ranging from top level management to the lower level management based on the hierarchy level. The head of an organization is in the top of the chain. The communication flows from the top to bottom through this chain of authority of superiors. However, there is no hard and fast rule regarding the process of communication through a scalar chain. Number 10. Order. This principle states that every material and manpower should be given a proper place in the organization. The right man for the right job is very essential in smooth running of an organization. So management must identify tasks and put them in proper order with the limited human and other resources. Number 11. Equity. This principle implies that all the members of the organization should be treated equally. There should be no biases, and there should be an environment of kindness and justice. Number 12. Stability of tenure. Any employee can work to the fullest if they have secured job. So an employee must be provided with job security, which will help them to be efficient. This will also benefit the organization as it lowers the labor turnover and reduces the cost of recruiting and training new employees. Number 13. Initiative. Initiative is the level of freedom that an organization should provide to the employee to carry out the plans without forcing them or ordering them. This is related to the creation of interest and willingness in the employees by motivating and satisfying the employees. Number 14. Esprit de corps. It is a French word. This principle implies that union is strength and it shows team spirit. So the organization must integrate all of its actions towards a single goal and objectives. If the action is not unified, then they cannot achieve their desired objectives. So there must be unified team contribution in harmony and cooperation, which is always greater than the aggregate of individual performance. Hence, these are the 14 principles of general administrative management theory. These principles have helped in making the management more efficient and help managers to develop necessary skills. All of these 14 principles is applicable to all types of organization, and this application is dependent on the supervisor, but it can be applied in all types of organization and at all levels. But the principles has also been criticized as not being applicable in one situation, that is the different case. So with this, thank you all. Subscribe for next videos.